Jenna looked confused. Thank me for what? I placed the medical folder on the table and opened it, revealing 5 years of payment records, appointment schedules, and insurance correspondence. For showing me the truth, I said quietly. I've been paying for everything, her medications, treatments, insurance premiums, everything. Jenna's eyes widened as she flipped through the documents. This is thousands of dollars. Over $100,000, actually, I confirmed. I put my entire life on hold for her, my nursing degree, my savings, even relationships. Everything went on the back burner, because I thought she needed me. Jenna looked up from the paperwork, her expression shifting from shock to anger. And she calls you a failure, that's so messed up. I nodded, feeling a strange calm settling over me. I always thought her criticism was her way of motivating me. That underneath it all, she appreciated what I was doing. I laughed bitterly. Yes, I was wrong. So what are you going to do? Jenna asked. I took the folder back, my decision crystallizing as I spoke. I'm done. I've already got the paperwork ready to remove myself from her accounts. You're not going to confront her. I shook my head. What would be the point? She'd just deny it, or tell me I'm being too sensitive. I pulled out my phone and brought up my banking app. I've been putting aside a little money each month, hoping to eventually return to nursing school. Now I'm going to use it for exactly that. As I spoke, I transferred the money, funds I'd earmarked for my mother's next round of treatments, into my personal savings account. The action was small, but it felt monumental. Wow, Jenna whispered. Are you sure? I've never been more sure of anything, I replied, surprising myself with how steady my voice sounded. I've spent 5 years being her safety net while she dismisses everything I do. That ends today. I showed Jenna the acceptance letter I'd received months ago from the nursing program. The one I'd nearly deferred again, because of Mom's planned treatments. I start in the fall, I told her, and I'm not deferring again. Jenna reached across the table and squeezed my hand. I'll send you the full video, just in case you need it. As we parted ways, I felt the weight of years of obligation lifting. For the first time in so long, I was choosing myself. The guilt I'd expected to feel was nowhere to be found, replaced instead by a sense of clarity and purpose that had been missing for far too long. The insurance company representative sounded confused when I called. You want to remove yourself as the guarantor on Patricia Sullivan's accounts. May I ask why? Personal reasons, I replied, my voice remarkably steady. I'll no longer be responsible for any payments after this month. It was day 3 of my new resolve. I'd spent the weekend in a productive frenzy, calling insurance companies, updating payment information, and drafting emails. My dining room table was covered with paperwork, as I systematically dismantled the financial web I'd created to support my mother. The representative continued. Miss Sullivan, I should inform you that without your support, your mother's premium will increase substantially, and her coverage options may change. I understand, I paused. Could you please send a formal letter explaining these changes to her home address? I want to make sure she's fully informed. Now comment update to tag you on part 2.